Your legs are the foundation of your life, but as you age, they weaken quietly until one day standing up becomes a challenge. Leg cramps, instability, fatigue, they're not random, they're signs. And in this video, you'll discover 7 essential vitamins that rebuild strength from the inside out. The final one? It's the secret to why some people never fall, no matter how old they get. Let us begin by exploring what I call Earth's gift. Think of the ground beneath your feet, stable, supportive, always present. There is a mineral, a gift from the earth itself that embodies this grounding, calming quality within our physical form. I speak of magnesium. When our legs ache, when muscles tighten unexpectedly, pulling us from our sleep or making movement a painful effort, it is often a sign that this particular internal balance, this connection to the earth's soothing energy, has been disturbed. It's like a finely tuned instrument. If one string is too tight or too loose, the entire melody is affected. Our bodies, these beautiful, intricate instruments we inhabit, are no different. They send us messages, whispers at first, then louder calls when something fundamental needs attention. Consider a muscle. For it to perform its duty, to allow us to walk, to stand, to simply be, it must be able to do 2 things perfectly: contract and relax. Imagine a gentle rhythm, like a breath, an in-breath of contraction and an out-breath of relaxation. Magnesium is the great conductor of this relaxation, the quiet signal that tells the muscle it is time to release, to soften. Without sufficient presence of this mineral, the muscle can remain in a state of tension, unable to fully let go. This is where those sharp, unwelcome cramps can take hold, a muscle crying out for the peace that magnesium can bring. It is like trying to hold a clenched fist for hours. Eventually, the tension becomes unbearable. So too for our leg muscles when they lack this crucial element for release. In our modern lives, many things can draw upon our reserves of this vital mineral. Stress, certain medications, even the very foods we consume, if not chosen with awareness, can lead to a depletion. And as we journey through life, as our bodies accumulate the wisdom of years, the way we absorb and utilize nutrients can also change. It is not a failing, it is simply a different chapter, requiring a different kind of understanding and care. We must listen more intently, perhaps, to the needs of this temple we are given. Think of a plant. If its soil lacks a certain nutrient, its leaves may droop, its growth may falter. Our internal soil, too, needs careful tending, especially when it comes to magnesium, this foundation for muscular peace. So, how do we invite more of this calming earth energy back into our system? Nature, in its profound generosity, offers many avenues. Dark leafy greens, like spinach or kale, are rich in it. Imagine them absorbing sunlight and drawing minerals from the earth, then offering that strength to us. Nuts and seeds, like almonds or pumpkin seeds, are also wonderful sources, little powerhouses of nutrition. Even whole grains and legumes carry this gift. The very act of preparing and consuming these foods with mindfulness can be a practice in itself, a way of consciously nourishing the body and acknowledging its needs. It is not just about what we eat, but how we approach the entire process of nourishment. It is a way of saying thank you to our body for all it does. When we ensure our body has access to sufficient magnesium, we are not just addressing a potential deficiency, we are fostering a deeper sense of physical serenity. The cramps may lessen, the restlessness in the limbs may quiet, and a sense of groundedness can return. This is not about a quick fix, but about cultivating a sustainable, harmonious internal environment. It is like ensuring the foundations of a house are strong. With a solid base, everything built upon it stands more securely. Magnesium provides that fundamental stability for our muscular system, allowing for easeful movement and peaceful rest. It is a true gift from the earth, supporting us in every step, in every moment of stillness. Consider it a partner in your well-being, always working silently to maintain balance and peace within. Now, let us turn our attention to life's current. Imagine a flowing river, vital and dynamic, carrying essential life force to every part of the landscape it touches. Within our bodies, there is a similar current, an electrical dialogue constantly taking place between our nerves and muscles, a dialogue orchestrated in part by another crucial mineral, potassium. This element is intimately involved in the very spark that allows a muscle to contract and a nerve to transmit its message. If magnesium helps the muscle to relax, potassium is key to its ability to engage, to respond, to work when called upon. It's about balance, always about this delicate interplay. Too much of one, too little of another, and the harmony is disrupted, much like a river that is either flooding or running dry. When potassium levels are not optimal, the messages between nerves and muscles can become unclear, hesitant. This can manifest as weakness in the legs, a feeling that they tire too easily, or that sharp, sudden pain of a cramp where the muscle's communication system has momentarily faltered. It is as if the current has become weak or erratic. For seniors, maintaining this balance can be especially important, as the body's ability to regulate electrolytes might become more sensitive. We seek a steady, reliable flow of this vital current, ensuring our muscles receive clear instructions and have the energy to respond appropriately, whether we are taking a gentle walk or simply rising from a chair. Think of it this way: every cell in our body is like a tiny battery, and potassium plays a critical role in maintaining the electrical charge across the cell membrane. This charge is essential for nerve impulses and muscle contractions. If you've ever felt that strange sensation of a muscle twitching uncontrollably or a sudden lack of strength, it could be a sign that this delicate electrical balance, this life current, needs support. Our heart, the ultimate muscle, also relies profoundly on potassium for its steady, life-sustaining rhythm. So, you see, this is not just about leg cramps. It's about the fundamental electrical integrity of our entire system. It's about ensuring the pathways are clear and the energy can flow unimpeded, nourishing every part of our being. Where do we find this vital conductor, this maintainer of our inner current? Again, nature provides generously. Bananas are perhaps the most famously known source, but so many other fruits and vegetables are rich in potassium. Think of potatoes, especially with their skin, sweet potatoes, beans, spinach, and avocados. Oranges and other citrus fruits also contribute. It's a reminder that a diet abundant in whole, unprocessed plant foods is a powerful way to support this intrinsic electrical system. When we consume these foods, we are quite literally taking in the elements that allow for smooth communication and energetic flow within our own bodies. It's a beautiful cycle of receiving and utilizing the Earth's offerings to maintain our own vitality. Cultivating sufficient potassium intake is about supporting the body's natural intelligence, its innate ability to manage these complex processes. It's less about forcing something and more about providing the necessary resources so the body can do its work effortlessly. When this current flows smoothly, our legs feel responsive and strong, not burdened by unexplained fatigue or plagued by disruptive cramps. There's a lightness, an ease that comes with knowing your body has what it needs to communicate effectively with itself. This is the essence of maintaining life's current, fostering that inner vitality, that spark that animates every movement and every moment of rest. It's a fundamental aspect of holistic well-being, supporting not just our legs, but the energetic harmony of our entire being, allowing us to move through life with grace and power. Let us now consider the sun's kiss, for what is life on this earth without the warmth and energy of the sun? There is a unique vitamin, often called the sunshine vitamin, that our bodies can synthesize when our skin is exposed to sunlight. I speak of vitamin D. Its importance extends far beyond what many realize, particularly when it comes to the strength and health of our legs, and indeed, our entire musculoskeletal system. It is a silent guardian, working behind the scenes to ensure our framework remains robust and our muscles function as they should. Think of a plant reaching towards the light, drawing strength from it. In a similar way, our bodies draw a unique form of strength from this vitamin, which the sun helps us create. Vitamin D plays a critical role in how our bodies absorb and utilize calcium, which we will discuss more later. But for now, understand that without adequate vitamin D, the calcium we consume might not find its way into our bones and muscles effectively. It's like having a key. but without the ability to turn it in the lock. Vitamin D is that ability, unlocking calcium's potential to build and maintain strong bones, which are the very framework our leg muscles attach to and work with. Weak bones can contribute to overall leg weakness and an increased risk of issues if we stumble. Furthermore, vitamin D itself has direct effects on muscle function. Receptors for vitamin D are found in muscle tissue, indicating its direct involvement in muscle strength, growth, and even reducing inflammation. For seniors, maintaining healthy vitamin D levels becomes especially crucial. As we age, our skin's ability to produce vitamin D from sunlight can decrease, and we may spend more time indoors. This can lead to a deficiency that silently undermines leg strength and stability. If you've ever felt a pervasive weakness in your limbs, a sort of deep muscle ache that isn't from exertion, or if falls become more frequent, it might be a quiet signal from your body that this inner sunlight is diminished. Those sudden cramps can also sometimes be linked, as muscle function is so intricately tied to this vitamin. It's as if the muscles are not receiving their full share of vital energy, the energy that ultimately traces back to the sun's benevolent rays. So, how do we ensure we receive enough of this sun's kiss? Sensible sun exposure is the most natural way. A short period each day, allowing your arms and legs to feel the sun's warmth, can be wonderfully beneficial. However, this must be balanced with caution to avoid overexposure. For many, especially in colder climates or for those with limited mobility, dietary sources and supplementation become very important. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are good natural sources. Egg yolks and fortified foods, such as milk or plant-based milks, can also contribute. But often, the amounts in food are not sufficient to correct a deficiency, particularly in the senior years. This is where guidance from a healthcare practitioner can be invaluable to determine if a supplement is needed and at what dosage. Embracing the energy of vitamin D is about more than just bone health. It's about nurturing a fundamental source of vitality within. When our levels are optimal, we often experience a greater sense of well-being, stronger muscles, more stable footing, and perhaps even an uplifted mood. The sun, after all, brightens not just the world, but also our inner landscape. Imagine feeling that resilient strength in your legs, the confidence to move freely, supported by a robust internal system that has been kissed by the sun's energy, either directly or through careful nourishment. It's about restoring a natural connection, ensuring our body has this vital catalyst for strength and health, so our legs can carry us with confidence and ease for many years to come. Next, we arrive at what I call core strength, the very bedrock of our physical structure, our bones. And when we speak of strong bones, the mineral that immediately comes to mind is calcium. While we've touched upon its partnership with vitamin D, calcium itself deserves its own focus, for it is the primary building block that gives our skeleton its rigidity and strength. Our leg bones, the femur, tibia, fibula, must be incredibly strong to support our body weight, to allow us to stand tall, to walk, to run. If these foundational structures are compromised, then leg strength in its truest sense is impossible, regardless of how well our muscles are nourished otherwise. As we age, maintaining bone density becomes a paramount concern, particularly for preventing osteoporosis, a condition where bones become brittle and prone to fracture. A fall that might have been minor in younger years can have serious consequences if bone strength is diminished. Our legs bear the brunt of this. The strength of your legs is not just about muscle power, it's profoundly about the integrity of the bones they are anchored to. Think of a tall tree. Its strength comes not just from its branches, but from its sturdy trunk, deeply rooted. Our bones are our internal trunk, and calcium is the material that keeps that trunk solid and resilient against the stresses of daily life and the passage of time. Nourishing our core strength through adequate calcium intake throughout life is essential, but it becomes even more pertinent in our senior years. Dairy products like milk, cheese, and yogurt are well-known sources. However, many other foods offer excellent amounts of calcium. Dark leafy greens, such as kale and collard greens, are very good. Sardines and canned salmon, especially if you consume the small edible bones, are packed with calcium. Fortified foods like some plant milks, orange juice, and tofu can also be valuable contributors. It's important to remember that vitamin D is calcium's best friend, ensuring that the calcium we consume is properly absorbed and utilized by the body to strengthen our bones and support muscle function. When we consciously support our calcium levels, we are investing in our long-term mobility and independence. We are reinforcing the very core of our physical being. This isn't just about preventing fractures, it's about maintaining the ability to move with confidence, to feel stable and secure on our feet. It's about ensuring that our legs have a powerful, reliable foundation to work from. Picture yourself walking with an assured gait, feeling the solidity of the earth beneath you, mirrored by the inner strength of your own bones. That is the peace of mind that comes from nurturing your core strength, ensuring that the very framework of your body is sound, robust, and ready to support you through all of life's movements. This is a deep act of self-care, honoring the temple that carries us. Now let us illuminate the vital spark, that essential energy that animates our entire being and is particularly crucial for nerve health and muscle function. I am speaking of the B vitamins, a complex family of nutrients that work together, often synergistically, to support countless processes within the body. While all are important, certain B vitamins have a particularly strong connection to the health of our legs, especially in preventing cramps and maintaining strength by ensuring our nerves communicate properly and our muscles can efficiently generate energy. Think of them as the tiny unseen mechanics that keep the intricate machinery of our cells running smoothly, especially the electrical wiring of our nervous system. Another key player from this family is vitamin B6. It is involved in the synthesis of neurotransmitters, which are the chemical messengers that transmit signals between nerve cells and between nerve cells and muscle cells. If there aren't enough of these messengers, or if their production is impaired, then muscle control and coordination can suffer. Vitamin B1, or thiamine, is also critical for nerve function and energy metabolism in muscle cells. A deficiency here can lead to muscle weakness and pain. So you see, these B vitamins are not just general energy boosters. They are specific, essential components for the precise and energetic functioning of our neuromuscular system. They are the spark that allows for intention to become action in our limbs. Many factors can influence our B vitamin status, including diet, certain medications, and age-related changes in absorption. Symptoms of deficiency can be subtle at first, perhaps a bit more fatigue in the legs than usual, a new pattern of cramping, or a slight unsteadiness. It is the body's way of signaling that this vital spark may be dimming. Listening to these signals and understanding the role these vitamins play allows us to take supportive action. It is about maintaining the clarity of the internal communication lines, ensuring that messages from the brain to the legs and sensations from the legs back to the brain are transmitted with fidelity and speed. Foods rich in B vitamins are wonderfully varied. Whole grains, meats, poultry, fish, eggs, dairy products, legumes, seeds, and many dark leafy vegetables contribute members of this vitamin family. For B12 specifically, animal products are the primary natural source, which is why those following vegetarian or vegan diets, especially as they age, might need to consider fortified foods or supplementation under guidance. Ensuring a diverse and nutrient-rich diet is the best first step to nurturing this vital spark. It's about providing the full spectrum of support for our body's energetic and communication systems. When our B vitamin status is healthy, our nerves can fire efficiently, our muscles can generate power, and our legs can carry us with vigor and reliability, translating our will into movement with a spark that is strong and true. Let us now speak of the gentle shield, a protective force that safeguards our cells and tissues from the inevitable stresses of life and metabolic processes. I refer to vitamin E, a potent antioxidant that plays a crucial role in maintaining the health of our cell membranes and promoting good circulation, both of which are vital for strong, cramp-free legs. Imagine a shield that deflects damaging blows, protecting the delicate structures within. Vitamin E acts in such a way at the cellular level, particularly against oxidative stress, which can be thought of as a kind of internal rusting process that can damage cells, including muscle and nerve cells. Oxidative stress occurs naturally as a byproduct of our metabolism, but it can be exacerbated by various factors like inflammation, illness, or environmental toxins. Over time, this cumulative damage can affect muscle function, repair, and even circulation. Vitamin E, being fat-soluble, incorporates itself into cell membranes, offering protection right where it's needed most. This is especially important for the cells lining our blood vessels. By protecting these cells and promoting their flexibility, vitamin E helps to maintain healthy blood flow. Good circulation is absolutely essential for our legs, ensuring that oxygen and nutrients are delivered efficiently to the muscles and that waste products are carried away. Poor circulation can contribute to muscle fatigue, weakness, and cramps. For seniors, the cumulative effects of oxidative stress can become more apparent, and the body's natural antioxidant defenses might not be as robust as they once were. This makes the role of dietary antioxidants like vitamin E even more significant. If you experience leg pain or cramps that seem related to poor circulation, perhaps your legs feel heavy, cold, or recover slowly from exertion, it could be an indication that this protective shield needs reinforcing. By helping to keep blood vessels supple and blood flowing freely, vitamin E indirectly supports muscle health and can alleviate discomfort caused by insufficient oxygen or nutrient delivery. Nature provides vitamin E abundantly in foods rich in healthy fats. Nuts like almonds and hazelnuts, seeds such as sunflower seeds, and vegetable oils like sunflower oil and wheat germ oil are excellent sources. Green leafy vegetables like spinach and broccoli also contain vitamin E, as do avocados. Including a variety of these whole foods in our diet helps to build up this gentle shield naturally. It is about equipping our bodies with the tools they need to protect themselves from within, to maintain the integrity of every cell and ensure that our circulatory system can effectively nourish our extremities. When we support our bodies with adequate vitamin E, we are not just fighting against damage. We are actively promoting an environment where our cells can thrive, where our circulation can flow unobstructed, bringing life and energy to our very toes. This means muscles that are better nourished, quicker to recover, and less prone to the tightness and pain of cramps. It's a quiet, steadfast protection that contributes significantly to the overall health and resilience of our legs. Think of it as ensuring that the pathways are clear and the tissues are strong, allowing your legs to feel lighter, more energized, and ready to support you with enduring strength. This gentle shield plays a vital part in maintaining that active, vibrant connection to the world around us through the power in our steps. Finally, we arrive at the healing flow, represented by a vitamin renowned for its role in repair, regeneration, and overall immune strength, vitamin C. While often associated with fighting off colds, its benefits for our legs, particularly in maintaining the integrity of connective tissues and supporting recovery, are profound. Imagine a river that not only nourishes but also carries away debris and helps to mend any breaks in its banks. Vitamin C acts in this comprehensive way within our bodies, promoting a continuous cycle of healing and renewal that is crucial for keeping our legs strong and resilient. One of vitamin C's most critical functions is its role in the synthesis of collagen. Collagen is the main structural protein found in our connective tissues, our tendons, which attach muscle to bone, our ligaments, which connect bones to each other, and even the structure of our blood vessels and skin. Strong, healthy collagen is essential for the mechanical integrity and flexibility of our entire musculoskeletal system. If collagen production is impaired due to insufficient vitamin C, these tissues can become weaker, more prone to injury, and slower to repair. This can manifest as increased susceptibility to strains, sprains, and a general feeling of instability or weakness in the legs. Even the health of our capillaries, the smallest blood vessels that deliver nutrients directly to muscle tissues, depends on strong collagen. Furthermore, vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant, working in synergy with vitamin E to protect cells from oxidative damage. This is particularly important after any form of stress or exertion on the muscles, even from daily activities. Exercise, while beneficial, does create a temporary increase in oxidative stress and microscopic damage to muscle fibers. Vitamin C helps to neutralize these effects and supports the muscle repair process, reducing inflammation and aiding in faster recovery. If leg muscles often feel sore, take a long time to recover, or if cramping is an issue following activity, ensuring adequate vitamin C can contribute significantly to a more efficient healing flow, getting you back on your feet comfortably. As we age, the body's natural repair processes can sometimes slow down. Maintaining an optimal intake of vitamin C can help to support these intrinsic healing mechanisms, ensuring that the daily wear and tear on our leg tissues is effectively managed. This isn't just about recovering from overt injuries. It's about the constant, subtle process of renewal that keeps our tissues healthy and functional year after year. Good circulation, supported by strong blood vessel walls thanks to collagen, also ensures that healing factors and nutrients can reach the areas where they are needed most. This vitamin therefore facilitates a true healing flow throughout the leg structures. Nature offers an abundance of vitamin C in many vibrant fruits and vegetables. Citrus fruits like oranges, lemons, and grapefruits are famous sources, but berries, kiwi fruit, bell peppers, especially red ones, broccoli, tomatoes, and leafy greens are also packed with it. Consuming a colorful variety of these fresh foods regularly is the best way to ensure a steady supply of this vital nutrient. It's about creating an internal environment that is rich in the building blocks for repair and robust in its defenses. When our legs are supported by this healing flow, they not only feel stronger, but also recover more swiftly, enabling us to remain active and engaged with life. This supports not just physical strength, but also the joy of movement, free from the hindrance of slow recovery or persistent discomfort. These elements we've discussed, magnesium's calm, potassium's current, vitamin D's solar strength, calcium's core integrity, the B vitamin's spark, vitamin E's shield, and vitamin C's healing flow, are not isolated actors. They work in concert, a beautiful symphony of nourishment that supports the intricate dance of muscles, nerves, and bones in our legs. Understanding their individual roles allows us to appreciate the profound intelligence of our bodies and the simple yet powerful ways we can support this intelligence through mindful choices. It is about recognizing that strength and comfort in our limbs come from a place of deep, holistic balance. This journey of nurturing our physical form is a path of respect, of listening, and of providing what is needed for a vibrant, energetic life, allowing us to walk our path with steadiness and peace for many years to come. For years, I battled those awful nightly leg cramps and just thought it was a normal part of getting older. This thoughtful explanation, connecting these vitamins to how our body truly functions, has opened my eyes. It's not just about a pill, but about understanding and supporting our whole system. Thank you for this wisdom. I feel hopeful and empowered to make changes.